How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and in today's weekend build, I'm turning this empty corner of my shop into the ultimate car lover's lounge. So we're going from this to all right, I think I'm actually going to have to do some work. This is going to look really cool, though. So if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy it. Consider subscribing and hit that bell if you like these kinds of builds. Now, this is not a traditional build that you'd see on my channel. It doesn't actually involve a car, but it is for car lovers, namely me. I'm a car lover, and since this is a shop and there's a lot of cars that get worked on, I get tired of working on them and I need a place to rest. And also a place to kind of enjoy myself and relax from time to time. This is a blank slate that I'm really excited about because it gives me the opportunity to make a lounge where I can have entertaining areas for entertaining people that never come to my shop. Also, I can have a TV where I can watch TV. So some of you might be asking why I'm doing this instead of a car build. Well, it turns out for your mental health, it's best to kind of take a step back from what you usually do and do something new and exciting and constructive. So what that essentially means is relaxation is important, not only for having fun, but for your mental health as well. And there's a really good way to have fun and relax at the same time, and that's using today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Oh yeah, boys. So you guys have probably heard of Raid Shadow Legends if you've been on the internet for the last 2 years. But right now, there's even more reason to play. Now, Raid is a tough game. It's got 10 challenging dungeons, each with a super tough boss that requires specific teams and strategies to beat. And that's just the start. If you care about storytelling, it's got a really cool, fully voiced campaign with 12 unique locations and 3 difficulties for you to dive into. There's 13 unique factions like dwarves, orcs, the undead, or badass human knights, and a bunch more. Now, with all those factions, Raid also has an incredible 460 champions, each totally unique with their own design, skills, and strengths. Oh, look at this guy. Dude, this guy looks cool. This guy looks awesome. But Raid is also super active with over 200,000 clans fighting and competing right this second. And this month, Raid's got their biggest ever update out. The main event is already here, the Doom Tower. It's a giant tower with 120 floors, a bunch of secret challenge rooms, and 12 serious bosses to take on. And to help get everyone started in the tower, the Raid team are giving away a very special champion, Bulwark. He is absolutely awesome in Clan Boss, and he's also going to be a huge help in the tower against those bosses. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description and your free Void Champion, an XP booster, 50 gems, some energy refills, and even an Ancient Shard as soon as you get in game. You'll find your extra rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. It's an awesome way to pass the time or relax or just have fun. So go check it out in the link in the video description below right now. All right, so let's begin. I am sick of looking at these empty white walls. We have to put something on this that makes it really cool. And I'm not gonna be doing it myself. Obviously, Jared is here, and Jared is going to be appreciating this just as much as I am because you like to relax, don't you?
I do. We work really, really hard, and before all we had were little rolling chairs that hurt the back, and we now have a big pile of things.
Yes, so this pile of things is, all this is sort of gonna go into this spot. So I got this from Facebook Marketplace. It is a large sectional couch in multiple pieces that we will arrange in something a little more pleasing than this. Also, I have a cabinet set, which would be right here for my detailing bay. So this is gonna be a dedicated spot for detailing cars. Now, this is not gonna be 100% done in this episode because I'm waiting for some like really cool hex lighting over here. I might do maybe some Swiss tracks or something like that. So I have that here, and also we got some stuff over here that's you know what's funny? You guys don't see it here, but the camera is actually focusing on my face on the hood. And fun fact, I did not ask the artist who made this to put a picture of my face on the hood, but he did it anyway, and now that's what it is. I have a TV back here, which is one of the biggest TVs that I've ever seen. We also have some wheels from my McLaren, which are going to be, oh, yes. So these are wheels from McLaren 675 LT, and what's good about them is that they are no longer able to be used in any sort of application for a car, but they're really cool furniture. So we're going to turn this into something very interesting.
It's always fun too. What did you say? Those are like $10,000 good?
Yeah.
And worthless.
Yes.
Absolutely worthless now. We took them to potentially get refinished on the McLaren, and first he was like, man, these might be at least $200 a wheel. And we're like, and then the moment we mentioned it goes fast, he said, no, don't fix them. They're garbage. Don't even try.
Yeah. So. I like how Jared just goes, ha, when it's not his money. Yeah, these wheels, even though they look okay, there's bends on like the exterior lip. There's bends that are really, really hard to do, especially because these are lightweight forged aluminum, and if you put any sort of heat, it's very likely to crack, and I don't want to do anything like that to a car that is going 200 something miles an hour. At least that's the idea. So we also have these Trofeo R tires that aren't on the bead, because fun fact, you really can't put things on a bead when they have massive holes in them. So there's a nice hole right there, but that's okay because this is furniture, like I said before. So we have this massive TV that we're gonna put over here, and then we're gonna decorate the walls with a bunch of stuff. And I think we just have to get to work.
Yeah.
So these are the new cabinets, and they look amazing. I really like how this matches all my lifts, and there's also a light in here. Isn't that real nice? And they're recessed, and we also have a power strip, so we can put everything here that needs to be charged, and there's space for stuff and junk and things. Now, what we did was we had to connect it to the wall, so we just found a stud finder. Well, we use a stud finder to find a stud, but you want to demonstrate the correct usage of a stud finder?
Yes. This is the only way you should ever use one.
We've also laid out the couches in their final form, and now we have to lay out that TV. I'm really excited about that.
I am too. We've been watching all of our entertainment on phones, and now it's like a 85-inch phone.
Yeah, this is an 85-inch phone. It doesn't make any calls, but it does everything else. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna take up a lot of space here, which is good.
Boom, there we go. It's just gonna be on that stand and not even outside the box. We have to measure from right here, which is the center point, and that center point is gonna go whoop, right on the wall, and then we have to mount the the TV mount on the wall, and then mount the TV on the wall, and hopefully it doesn't fall off and break because this TV was very expensive.
We didn't build that wall either, so
No.
hopefully it was built better.
I don't think it was.
Your stud finder lied.
Why are you lying?
What are you doing?
I tried to reach the thing and now I'm stuck.
Do you really think you were gonna get through that?
Yeah, I thought this was a little more poofy, and now I can't get out. So usually,
All right, we'll see.
usually on the internet, this doesn't end well. All right, so that is a very large TV, and as you can see, there are no wires to be seen. The only wires you can see are down here, which are recessed, and we will figure out what to do with the wires back there. What I wanted to do is make a table out of this. These are my McLaren 675 LT rear wheels, and they're completely junk. They are bent and the tires are bad, but now they're furniture. I'm going to clean them up a little bit, and we're going to get a plank of wood to go across there. We're going to put the sound bar, and we're going to put maybe a PS4 or 5 and an Xbox or whatever the new systems are. I can't take any credit for what we did here, even though I take a little bit of credit. I mean, it did help, but Jared did work, and also Robert,
Hi.
Aging Wheels.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, well, Robert brought a bunch of woodworking stuff because Robert works with wood. He's very good at it, and he also has these. What are these?
Parallel. I don't know what you'd call it. Parallel guide for my saw track. It's an edge guide for a circular saw. Mm-hmm. You clip these on these little dovetail rails, and they butt up against the edge of the plywood. So you have a quick set measurement, and then you just zip it off with your circular saw.
Yeah, this makes woodworking really easy, and he sells this on his Etsy store, right?
Yeah, it's just Etsy store.
Yeah, he also has a YouTube channel, and it is very, very, very good. He also made this. This is going to be our little table. Let's try to take this table over there and just see how it looks.
Yeah, this is just leftovers from an old laminated workbench that I failed at making.
Yeah. I mean, those are leftovers from an old McLaren 675 LT, but that's basically the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't failed at that yet.
Nope. Well, I mean, the day is young.
Yeah, so the day is young.
Yes. That looks pretty decent.
Maybe screw it down, and it'll be good.
Yeah, we can screw it down.
Polish the wheels a little more.
Yeah, the TV needs to be adjusted a little bit, so it goes like this. Yep. Okay, that's a little. That's okay. just crack the screen to.
So these are measuring strips. I sell these on Etsy as well.
It's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, first time. Ooh.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to update it for 6 hours like an Xbox.
Please download the Smart Things
It
app on your
talks.
mobile to start TV setup.
Oh yeah, you have to link to it.
Why do I need to do this? Why can't I just watch
You
TV?
may press the right button to set up the TV with the TV remote.
Okay, I'm gonna.
The accessibility
Oh,
function is
Shut up! We are going to move away from the TV. We'll figure that.
I'm sorry.
What?
Those jeans make your butt look perfect. Let me do the dishes.
No, I'm not doing dishes. This is coming out after next week, right? This is after the 26th Christmas.
Jared, can I do my video, please? Before I was so rudely interrupted, we are going to take this, my old SC hood, and mount it on the wall, and it's becoming a little bit of a annoyance, but we are going to take 2 pieces of wood and put that into the studs, and then take these regular old hooks and put that into...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Look at that. And that should not break, even though that looks kind of like it's going to break, but
Yeah, you look like you're gonna break all the time.
that is very true.
They were rated for bathrobes.
Yeah, they were rated for bathrobes, so of course a
Permanent fixture there now.
60-pound metal hood is going to be totally fine. I can't wait to see this up there.
That only weighs 60 pounds?
It weighs more than that.
Oh.
So here we are now in my brand new, well, it's not a man cave. This entire thing is a man cave or something. This is a lounge in my garage. And what happens when you make a lounge in your garage? People start coming and they multiply. And that probably has some phrasing involved. We have Jared, who you saw. We have Matt, who you didn't saw. He works at NASA. But he also likes watching Aging Wheels, doing a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor.
Doesn't work at NASA.
He works at NASA because I told everybody he does, and now you're going to make me look bad. Also, Andrew's here. because he likes watching Aging Wheels doing a Raid Shadow Legends promotion. So this is like a Raidception. Go check out the game in the link in the description below. But take a look at this. We have my awesome Lexus hood. We have my broken, very broken McLaren 675 LT spoiler, actually called an air brake. We have the 675 LT wheels. They are nice and spiffy. We have the center caps in there and a bunch of stuff. You'll probably notice this guy right here from Car Trek. This is the only thing that is left of the car. We have a VinWiki something or other, Rock 8's Memorial Fund. This is apparently 50 out of 100, so this is probably worth something. Also a Lotus badge. This is a really cool ceramic metal thing, and I got that with my new Lotus over there. Now that is not coming to my channel, that's coming to our Wrench Everyday channel. Go check that out in the link in the video description. We also have Valvoline. They are a big supporter of the channel, and this guy, and if you are a longtime subscriber, you'll know that this is part of my first trailer that I didn't end up using for the Mercy delivery. Hey, remember that trailer?
Yeah, big shout out to Zero to Awesome for that.
Yeah. We had a trailer, and we had to leave it in California because the Mercy couldn't fit on it.
Yeah, it went from awesome back to down to 0.
Yeah, it went down to 0, but the only thing I got was those cool hubcaps. I am very proud of what we have here. These are the cabinets. This is gonna be my awesome detailing bay, and I got something new. This is a teaser for Car Trek, but that's all I'm gonna say. This is really awesome though. So I hope you like the progress that we have on the shop. I am really excited to just go chill with my friends. So I hope you guys are chilling with your friends during this holiday season, and we will see you in the new year with some really cool projects. But until next time, this is me reminding you guys that on cars, in shops like this that sometimes need work, you guys need to build them better, and to do that, what do you guys need to do?
Wrench every day.
Really?
Slow, faster.
Yeah. Wrench every day.
There you go.
Wrench every day, guys. Bye-bye.